Welcome back to the channel, guys. Today I'll be playing some more Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion Remastered. This time I'll be using my Intel i9 4900KS and the Radeon RX 7900 XTX. Just going to go through the in-game settings I'm using. So playing at a resolution of 3840 by 2160. I'm also using uncapped frame rate, no VSync, so we can see exactly what the system can do with no limitations. So field of view for first person's 90, third person's 75. This is okay for me so far. Obviously you can make this anything you want. No motion blur, but I'm using screen space reflections. The reason being, I know it looks better without it on in some places, but I want to match my 9070 XT settings one to one so I can see the difference in performance. So I'm also using ultra settings, and I'm also using hardware lumen or hardware RT at ultra settings as well. Probably a step too far for this card, but I'll give it a try anyway and see how it performs. Game does support frame generation, but I won't be using it, and I'm also using FSR3 at the quality preset. Of course, I'm using a 7900 XTX, so even if I could get FSR4 working, it wouldn't support this card anyway. So for those who are wondering why you're not using FSR4, this card does not support FSR4 currently. Anyway, I came here to get a Fighters Guild mission, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. So, quite a few frame spikes. This is the first time I've played this game on this setup, so quite a lot of caching to do, but eventually it will smoothen out a little bit. I think this is the guy I got to speak to.
You're looking for work, meat? Maybe you want a contract?
That's exactly why I'm here.
I suppose I've got something for you. We need a weapons shipment delivered to Desolate Mine. That's your job.
Okay, I'll do it.
Move your ass, boot.
Man, these guys are really trying to talk to me like I'm some kind of scout, but obviously you got to earn your rank. But for now, I'm gonna let him make it. I'm not gonna cause any fuss. As soon as I get a chance to advance higher than him, we'll have to talk again. So, gonna have a look at the quest, make sure it's the one that is the one that I'm meant to be doing now. Okay, this is now the active quest that I'm going to be doing. So I guess we got to leave through these gates. So in the kind of mid 40s to the low 40s while inside a town. So the performance isn't going to be great. The game is insanely demanding as it is, so I'm not expecting too much. Man, there's some crazy frame spikes here. So a lot of people have been reporting that the game has provided some performance issues and even stability issues, so I haven't faced any of these so far. I've never had one crash. Hopefully that will continue with my Intel setup as well, because we all know how some Intel setups work with Unreal Engine 5. There's been quite a lot of stability issues with that. Hey, there's a mine over here. Thinking what's the best way to get here. Maybe just run straight up the hill. There might be a path that we can go there. And the music is so epic on this game. It just brings it all back. I know some people that haven't played the original Oblivion, they don't have the same appreciation for this game like the people that played it. It brings back so many fond memories, but for people that have played it for the first time, yeah, it'll probably look nice and maybe it feel a little bit dated, but this is what it was all about back then. So for me, I actually kind of like the way it's kind of maintained its charm. It still plays the same, and that's not a problem for me. VRAM's actually pretty good as well, under 12 gigabytes. Okay, we found a path to the mine. Didn't have to run up any hills, but we do have some company. So let's go and deal with them. Surely you're not alone. Might be some more inside. It's got some arrows on him. I'll just take the arrows and that's it. When it comes to being in shafts and inside, I always like to go first person. It just feels a little bit easier to navigate. Okay. I don't know if these are enemies yet, so I'm just going to go forward. Put my weapon away, just in case.
Good that you made it. You should talk to Rihanna.
Rihanna? Is that the one I got to speak to?
You must be the reinforcement from the guild. Good. I hope you brought weapons for us.
Yeah, I did. Here's a shipment.
You've made it, and just in time. We've got trouble with goblins here. I'll take the bow. You give the weapons to my other 2 men.
What about the goblins?
Horrible creatures. And they've made this mine too dangerous for the workers. We're going to have to get rid of them.
Yeah, I'm up for it.
Farewell.
You're the one with the weapons shipment, right? Let's talk about that.
Here you go.
Good. I need a weapon. I'm looking forward to bashing some skulls in.
You know, I hope you don't make it. You're wearing some nice armor, which I wouldn't mind taking.
A hammer. Excellent. Good for bashing in puny goblin skulls. Okay.
And what about this gentleman over here?
Ah, you've got the weapons. Let's talk about that weapons shipment you brought. Excellent. I long to sink a blade into some goblin flesh.
Huh, this guy's ready.
A blade? Fantastic. Let us take the fight to these vile creatures.
I'm with you. Let's do it.
I'm waiting.
Okay, let's speak to Rihanna again. So, I have given the weapons to the 3 Fighters Guild members. We should now clear the mine of goblins. Yep, I'm up for that. I'll follow your lead. See, what I can do is use one of my spells so I can see better in the dark. But for some reason, this spell only works properly when you're like 3rd person.
Getting tired?
I'm on your side!
I know you're on my side, just get out of my way. He hasn't got anything.
I'm on your side.
Alright, that's another one down. These guys ain't providing much support. Okay. It might be better to use my shield and my axe in here, to be honest. Yeah, I think I might use my shield and my axe. Might be a better combination. Let's heal up a bit first. Oh, one of the miners didn't make it.
Best you can do.
Damn, she took that thing down. We done in here?
Right. Let's get to bashing some goblin skulls. Show me to them.
Alright, let's keep going forward. It's got a mace. It is worth barely anything, so I'm not even going to bother to carry that with me. There's another goblin down. Does have an axe that's actually worth something. Okay, this is a dead end. Just to make it a little bit easier to see, I'm just going to put a torch on. Okay, you can see a lot better now. It's the way we came in. I think it is. Let's go down this way then. It's another miner. Do we even have any miners left that are alive? Gotta search this place top to bottom just to make sure there's no more. It's a dead end. At least when you're in caves, the performance is okay. You're well above 60. I wouldn't say well above, that's a bit of an overstatement, but you're at least holding 60 or close to it. Let's check what's in this chest. Actually, there was some gold in there actually, that's worth it. You can actually use a pickaxe and mine those silver veins if you want, but I haven't really got time to do that. Let's just try and find some more goblins. There we go. Alright, took care of that. Okay, with Desolate Mine is now clear of goblins infesting it. I should return to Burr's Grow Cache for payment. These orc names are pretty hard to pronounce. Let's take all the gold and get out of here. I wonder if I'll speak to my comrades if they'll have some praise for me. Maybe I can even ask for some advancement once I get back.
Well, they're all taken care of now. Good work there, soldier. Get back to Grokash and get your payment.
Ain't she nice?
Good going.
Okay, this is the way I came in, so I lost my way a little bit there. She personally left the group and came to find me just to thank me. Alright, let's follow these guys. They obviously know the way out.
Thanks, friend.
You are welcome. I think this is the way to go forward. Here's the guy with the nice armor.
Nice. That was some good goblin bashing. What else you need?
Your armor will do.
Not bad.
And I'm gonna let you make it since we're part of the same guild.
Good enough.
There it is. Okay, let's put the shield back on. Go back to Shade and all. Get our payment. Yeah, so do not expect 60 FPS with this kind of setup, with these settings. This is of course max settings. So obviously you'll need to drop some things down to probably high rather than ultra. I doubt there'll be too much of a visual difference, but I'm just trying to run an experiment here to see exactly what I can get out of this card. Starting to play a little bit smoother now though. Okay, we're back. I know 4900K is having no issues with this game. Just 20 to 30%. It's got a lot more cores and threads than my 9800X 3D, so it's got a lot more headroom. That's why this is now where I do all my editing.
I haven't time for fools.
Did you hear Dietz?
I don't
talk
know
about
you,
the
and I don't
mages?
care to know you.
He's always wanted to be in the guild. Good that he was finally there.
Hello. See you.
Where is that guy? Probably upstairs. There he is.
Haven't you taken care of that weapons shipment yet? Those weapons won't deliver themselves.
Yeah, I did take care of it, actually.
You got the weapons there and cleared the mine with no casualties. Better than I expected from you. Here's your reward and a little bonus.
Oh, so you can show a bit of gratitude. Not just mouth. Well, let's ask for some advancement.
You've done well so far. I hereby promote you to apprentice. Good luck.
Okay, what other jobs do you have?
Nothing now, not at your rank. Go see Azan in Anvil. Maybe he's got something.
Damn, you really gonna send me across
Farewell.
town? Okay, well, he brightened up a little bit towards the end, so I guess that's something. Guess respect has to be earned. Right. Man, still getting frame spikes. As soon as you leave buildings, there is a bit of a moment where the GPS will load back up before it smoothens out, which is a bit annoying. There's an inn around here somewhere. That's what that sound is. There it is. Known route, should I say. If you gather enough of those, you can complete a mission. So yeah, going in towns with the i9-4900KS doesn't really affect the CPU load at all. You're still doing between 25 and 30%. So the 9800X really is a bit of a different story though. Okay, I'm just gonna go exploring for the rest of this gameplay and see how the performance is. Maybe in some more grassy or foresty areas, maybe next to some water. See how things perform. At the moment, I would say the 9070 XT probably does a better job. Just off by memory. But I'll have to double check. Need a battle theme. Is there something chasing me? Get my sword out, just in case. I don't see anything. I'm just gonna keep moving. Oh yeah, we got a wolf here. Sorry about that, but you're in my way. Wow, and all of these creatures are working together. A rat after me now. Okay, that's that down. What else is over here? Doesn't seem to be anything of interest. I'm gonna go back to the path because you'll end up climbing hills for the rest of the day, and it's pretty hard to travel right now when your stats are so low. You're pretty slow. Okay, we discovered a cave. I think we've spent enough time underground already, so let's stay above ground for now. Maybe run into something more interesting. So yeah, as you can see, the foresty areas are definitely the most demanding in the game. Other than bodies of water, you're just going to be down into the low 40s. So the game is just insanely demanding. You can't really use the case. This is something for future hardware because this is an old game with, I wouldn't say a lick of paint. It's obviously been ported to a brand new engine, a more modern engine. But that's still, you'd think it would be a bit easier to run than a brand new Unreal Engine 5 game. Where the hell did his body disappear to? He flew away. Absolutely disappeared. That's interesting. What the hell is this? Another rat? The size of this thing. Lots of dangers on the road. I think this has great potential for some kind of online mod. That would be awesome. Imagine running into other players like this. Give me your pelt. I'll sell all of these as soon as I get a chance. There's a nice body of water. There's probably an urn route around here somewhere. Got another wolf. You see the bodies of water look so much better, but look at that, we're down to 28 FPS now due to the reflections. That is insanely bad. I don't know, I don't think the 7900 XTX is up to it. But to be fair, all cards perform bad while you're in the water. But this is really bad. That does look awesome though. And not everyone's impressed by the visuals. Me personally, I am, because I know where this game's come from. I spent enough hours with the old version to really, really appreciate this. Let's go. Getting pretty dark now. I heard something in the distance. Anyway, let's stick to the road, it's safer. Near wolves in the distance.
What is it, citizen?
The hell was that? Oh, it's another one of these things. Damn, all that magic. These damn imps. They're not that strong when you get up close. It's like we've got a bandit camp or something nearby. Right. Let's creep around with the bow, see if we can pick a few people off just in case there's a group of them. I don't want to run into an ambush. Oh, this is just where you get the mark of the steed or whatever. It's nighttime now, so I should be able to use it. It was marked by a special fate, you rule your destiny. You choose to steer by the stars or the steed. Yeah, why not? Okay, guess this changes one of your special abilities. Or some base stats, maybe? Wow, it's a massive frame spike there. The hell was that? Sounded like a deer that was in distress or something. Sounds like a mud crab. 2 mud crabs. Actually 3 mud crabs. Yeah, let's change the weapon. Okay, what is going on over here? Somewhere to explore, maybe. Anyway, guys, just want to give you a good look of how the 7900 XTX performs, and as you can see, it's definitely not powerful enough for ultra settings and hardware lumen. I would suggest using software lumen, maybe dropping down to high settings to get a more consistent frame rate. I wouldn't go anything below DL FSR quality though. You want to keep that image quality as good as possible. But anyway, guys, that's pretty much it for me. Hopefully you've enjoyed the video, and as always, thanks for watching.